Hi and welcome back, Scorpio. We're going to go straight into your reading now. As we look to the bottom left-hand side, you can see the swords all around there. So swords are very powerful when they come out in a reading, and you started off with that. So again, it's like looking over your shoulder and looking back. This could be a little bit of a minor setback for your swords, because you're looking back there and protecting what's yours. So very short-lived though. I don't feel it's much to worry about here. But we're taking you forward, not you're looking back. So we're trying kind of looking back and protecting what's ours. But we do know that you've got the card in the middle, which means a lot of love and a lot of loyalty. So this major setback, nothing much, because you've got the card that shows all the wealth and the card that sits along this. So although you're protecting what's rightly yours, you're still safeguarding that and protecting it. You do see the wealth card and loyalty and sticking together there. Then you do have again a little bit of the heart card that comes there. So a little bit of a loss there, or feeling a little bit of a hurt somewhere along this line. So watch that nothing's taken from you also, because we can see the swords, the seven of swords there, where although we're looking out for guarding things around us as we do look over our shoulders, we're safeguarding things around. You do have to keep observe there a little bit, because there's a little bit of a loss coming there somewhere, a minor setback, just say. So a little bit of hurt there. Now you've got the Ace of Wands that comes along. Now that's the renewal card. It's the beginning of things. It can be very powerfully kind of Ace of Wands to hold new work or a new direction where work is concerned. So I know it was showing in the cards your first setback, but short-lived, we said, looking at the wealth around us, but work will take us in another direction. But it's a gold card that sits alongside that, so we can see that the Three of Wands is a change of direction where work is. They'll give us some more opportunities, but we just don't know whether to venture down that road. But it's give opportunities, because it's a gold card to have. So just think about the changes that are coming in and if it's worth stepping along that road. You do have the Empress, which you just bear new ideas. So a growth and start of new life also. So we're doing new work, new life here. But again, the Empress is a nurturing mother figure. So she bears new fruit. So look for the new things that's going to be coming around you there. Although it's a kind of feeling, sometimes you feel at a loss, then the Empress bringing you new birth, new life also significantly. There's pregnancies around you also. The Knight of Swords brings a challenge, but again, it's a conflict. So don't go charging in there when something feels like a loss or something you just feel like it's been taken from you, because the swords are there. It means powerfully holding back a little bit and just kind of think before you charge into any situation you don't need to get involved in. So something could be dragging you along the road that you don't really need to be in. The Wheel of Fortune will come, but will get ideas flowing. I feel like you're sometimes at the top and then you go to the bottom. So you're kind of unpredictable at the moment, where you don't know what route to take. But the wheel will keep you going. You'll keep going up. It's a card that does have to work off kind of a good bit of karma here, but note that the road, you can take the journey off of it whenever you want to resolve things here. But the battle is around you, because although I've got the Knight of Swords and it's charging, it's a fast card and it's conflict, and it's the wheel that keeps on taking you to the same route. You keep going through the same battles, because all the fives are there where you want to play fair really, but you've got a lot of battles you do really need to go and reflect on as well, because although it's a card that involves sometimes quite a few people, if you look at it in the fives, they're getting through things, but they're having to battle through them. So you Scorpios have to battle through a little bit longer yet before you get to the other side. Now draw your attention to the card at the back, which is the Chariot. Now the Chariot does pull you into kind of directions, so don't get pulled into a conflict and don't get pulled around to any battles or drawn into them where you don't need to be. Sort of guard this safely for you to sail that or drive that chariot to where you want it to go, so don't be pulled off your route. You're very skillful there, can see whether you work for yourself or you work within a group, you're going to be able to show them skills to others, and by that you could be putting ideas in and sort of looking into developing and property on the cards, or wanting to show off your skills to others. So you've worked hard as well, but hard work again paying off there. So journeying forward, but know that significantly your foundations will be built solidly here. The Queen of Cups, again, she comes in there as very much as a nurturer, and again you round Scorpios, they can have Queens of Scorpios quite emotional but loving spiritual guidance with you, so you're very spiritually in tuned at this moment in time, because you're in the here and now. So use your intuition, use that spiritual gift, and use your gifts of creativity, because they're there within you. The cup shows that, and they're passionate about the job, and they're passionate about what they place into the work, and how skillful what they are. So they put a lot of pride into what they do, but they stay firmly in control as well, the Scorpios, because the Queen of Swords is telling you that, to basically be in charge of everything you do. So again, it feels very powerfully that you're going to give advice, and you can take advice, but give it, because you like to know that you're in a charge and you're authority, and you place that there around others that need a little bit of guidance from you. So just talk and give people advice if they come to you for that, and just know that you need to gently give that out and not be too powerfully in control of someone else. Don't try to control the others around you. Let other people sail their own ship, drive their own vehicles, but you stay firmly in control of yours. And I feel like there's a lot of lecturing being done here, or a lot of teaching being done around that, because she's got a brilliant head on her shoulder as the Queen of Swords. And that's so Scorpios are showing you can use your abilities. You've got your good heads on your shoulders, just use them. The star's there for you now. Now the star relates to a bit of emotional time, but seeing where we're going. So lifting our head up. And again, like you said, you've got the journey card at the back and staying in control. So all that about pouring these things out. Your stars are all around you, but you've got to know that sometimes we've got to light them up, and it's a bit of patience that's needed with you, Scorpios, right now. The patience, again, just to pour things out your way and know that you're going the right direction. You will have to build things, though, on solid foundations, or else the tower will collapse on you. So it's about a clearing and a sorting is the tower. It's about, you may have a few things to say, pouring your emotions out there and lifting your lid on, because your arguments are there, and you're on the left side, your arguments, and your sword, Knight of Swords there is your charging card. So you will have to get through a little bit of a difficult time and lift off your tower, and lift off, it'll blow its steam, it always does. But then you might need a little bit of support and legal advice coming in again, because the Queen holds the sword up and wants to stay in charge, but so does the King there. So you've got to see two sides of any argument that arises, not just taking control and wanting to do your way. So hang on to the King of Swords, because he's kind of an authority figure. So there could be something that you've got to either sign as well, because he can relate to documents, but in this reading, I feel like it's just said, see two sides of things. Even though you want to be strong and you're fighting your battle and you're getting in charge there, note that you've got to see both sides of an argument. The King of Pentacles then is again significantly a great card to have, because it's again, he's mature, he's worked hard for a living, and he's got everything he wants around him. So again, see where the pentacle comes along for you. So of having note that with the wise head upon your shoulders and doing what you do, you've got to see that you've built that foundation, you've built that wealth up, and that's there for you and the others that you wish to share that with. I see that you've got a few problems around family, and that you've just got to note that it's not going to be long-lived, because you're very protective of your family, but also there's just a few issues that you need to be guiding those on. So you might be giving a little bit of guidance around a family matter, but not too much of important. The King of Cups is a very challenging king as well, although sentimental and emotional. Again, it's to me reflects on the kings note that it's a testing, they can test you a little bit at times, so a little bit of testing times is coming in there. But also you can seek good advice with the King of Cups, but it can be sentimental and emotional as well. We've got the card here that relates to people from your past who we haven't seen for a while will be coming to visit, will be getting in touch with you there, and you can share a little bit of laughter, a little bit of memories coming in there. Again, just a short fleeting visit, but coming back together. And also, I want to dish this out in two ways for you, Scorpio, because I see that we've got that little fleeting visit from friends and acquaintance we've known, but somebody who's coming back to you, into your life, who's moved away and wants to come back closer. So watch where that is around, and a reuniting there. I see that we've got a nice social gathering coming then, a big gathering of people around you, and you're socialising and sharing things. But sometimes, even though you can be in a big celebration and you can have loved ones and friends and family around you, you can sometimes feel that little bit awkward and left out. Like, you know, it's time for you to have that little bit of fun. Why hasn't nobody noticed me? So you're feeling a little bit lonely, a little bit while others are celebrating, you're feeling that little bit of cold. But you know, there will always be somebody there to keep you reassured that you are going in the right direction. That's why your chariot's there for you. He's pulling you in that way. So keep firmly in control of your journey, of where you want to be right now. Through all your difficult times, through all you feel like your losses and your situations, but it's a big clear out, and it's about getting things in order. So I'll leave that with you, Scorpios. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Like and subscribe, or even leave a comment, and then I will post you another video in the coming week. Thank you for listening.